Hisuian Decidueye is debuting in Pokémon GO on Sunday, February 11th for a 3-hour raid day event between 2 to 5 p.m. I'm going to quickly go over the event details and then we'll get to the tips for defeating our final Haisu starter. Let's look at the bonuses first. For this event, we are going to get our usual 5 additional daily raid passes from spinning photo discs at gyms. The remote raid limit increased to 20 between Saturday, February 10th at 4 p.m. to Sunday, February 11th at 7 p.m. An increased shiny rate for Hisuian Decidueye, and Hisuian Decidueye will be appearing more frequently in raids. Now, of course, it wasn't appearing in raids at all before, as this is its debut, but this generally means that all the raids during this time will be the featured Pokemon. There will also be the standard $5 USD event ticket that will get you some more bonuses if you purchase it. Those bonuses will be active from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on February 11th, and you'll get 8 additional raid passes from spinning photo discs in gyms, an increased chance to get Rare Candy XL from raids, 50% more XP from raids, and 2 times Stardust from raids. The question then is whether Hisuian Decidueye is worth that $5 ticket. And of course, if you really like this Pokemon and you really want the shiny, then it could be worth it to you. But in terms of meta relevancy, let's take a look. Hisuian Decidueye is a grass fighting type with the base stats of 213 for attack, 174 for defense, 204 for stamina, and a max CP of 3,275. Now that's an improvement in every stat. However, that grass and fighting double typing does mean it takes 256% damage from flying types, and it loses its double resistance to fighting and normal types. For fast moves, it looks like it will have Psycho Cut and Magical Leaf, and then for charge moves, it will have Aerial Ace, Energy Ball, Aurus Field, and Trailblaze. Now its moveset could get some additions if they push an update before the raid day. However, right now, these are the moves that are available in the game files. Now with those base stats and that moveset, it is not ranking very high as a grass type raid attacker, and as you might have noticed, it does not have a fighting fast move, so it's not making any waves as a fighting type raid attacker either. And in terms of PvP, it doesn't look like it's taking many wins in any of the open leagues either. The simulations you see on screen were run in one shield scenarios, so overall with this moveset, not a super meta relevant Pokemon right now. But next up, let's take a look at the CP numbers for Hundos, which are going to be 1655 non-boosted and 2069 in boosted weather, which is sunny or cloudy. And moving on to the top attackers, just like the other Hisuians released recently in raids, it is going to be a 3-star raid boss, which means with the right counters, you can take it down solo. And as a grass and fighting type Pokemon, Hisuian Decidueye is double weak to flyers and weak to fairy, fire, ice, poison, and psychic. And that means some of the top counters are going to be Mega or regular Rayquaza, Shadow or regular Moltres with Wing Attack and Sky Attack, Shadow or regular Ho-Oh with the Hidden Power Flying and Brave Bird moveset, Yveltal with the Flying moveset, Shadow or regular Lugia with Aeroblast, Mega Pidgeot, Shadow Staraptor, Mega Charizard Y with Air Slash and Blast Burn, Shadow Honchkrow, and Tornadus Therian form. If you still need to fill up your roster with Pokemon other than those, then put in your highest CP Pokemon that have flying type attacks, because as I mentioned, Hisuian Decidueye is double weak to flying. Then if you still need more attackers, go with your highest CP Pokemon that have fairy, fire, ice, poison, or psychic type moves. Next up, let's take a look at the best Megas to go with, and there are 2 ways to think about this. You can either go with a Mega that will maximize your damage output, in which case go with one of the Megas in the counters that I listed, or you can maximize your candy gains. Now sometimes the 2 overlap, and in this case there are some Megas that will do 160% damage. However, none of them will do as much damage as Megas that are flying types, because those are doing 256% damage. However, if you want to go with a Mega that does increase damage and maximizes your candy gains, then you'll want to go with either Mega Blaziken with a fire type moveset, Mega Medi with psychic moves, or Mega Abomasnow with ice moves. Other Megas that will boost your candies but aren't counters include Mega Venusaur, Mega Sceptile, and Mega Lopunny. Now just remember to use whichever Mega you have at the highest Mega level, as that will get you the most amount of candy and the best chance at Candy XL. I've also got 2 other tips for you here. The first one is Party Play. If you are raiding with friends, don't forget to use that Party Play, as that will get you the Party Power bonus, which does double charged attack damage when it's powered up. The more people in your party, the quicker Party Power powers up, and the more people you will have using that double attack charge move bonus. Now if you don't have any friends to raid with, consider finding a local raid group. You can do that on sites or apps like Discord, Facebook, and Reddit. Generally, you just go on, put in your town name and Pokemon Go, and you can usually find a raid group to join there. And then my last tip here for you is to stack your daily raid pass from the day before. So the day before the raid day, go to a gym, get your daily raid pass, and save it for the raid day. Don't use it. And then when the raid day comes, you can go and use your previous day's pass, and then you spin the gym and get that day's pass, do another raid, and then you can continue doing that and getting your additional passes. All right, everybody, that's it for my tips and tricks. If you have any, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and consider hitting the like button if you found this video useful, and subscribing for more Pokemon Go news, tips, and live streams. Happy hunting. I hope you get the shundo, and we'll see you in the next one, friends.
got something incredibly funky.